Hello, good people of YouTube. My name is Nathan, and today in this video, I will be showing you my UCR class planner. It also shows it calculates my GPA. I'm using a Google spreadsheet to show my plan for the classes I need to do to graduate from UCR. The importance of making a planner. I cannot stress enough because I've seen and heard from other people who they didn't plan properly and they had to, instead of graduating 4 years or 3 years, they had to do another year. So this video, I hope, can demonstrate and show how to make an effective long-term planner to graduating from college. The difference between high school and college is that in high school there was a counselor walking you through, you know, even though she or he is dealing with like 200 to like 300 students, at least they were walking you through and reminding you, sending an email, oh, you need to do this to graduate. None of that happens in college. You're on your own. If you need to do something, it's on you. So let's get into the video. I've done enough talking. All right. So you're following my mouse. So I've labeled it so that not only can see clearly, but I my parents can also see. Whoever your um, guardian, whatever, if they're picky on like, oh, what you are planning to do, right? Like what you're gonna do, your plan, right? So basically, here is the total number of units. So colleges, the amount of units you need to graduate, the minimum number. So for me, it's 180. This is a plan. So I've already completed 1 year. This whole year is done. Right now, I only have like let's let's see, like 40 something, maybe like I think I have 60, including like I have like about 67, including like summer and the APs and dual enrollment. I came from high school to college, so you can see the units I have. You can see the grades I have. Right, it shows whoever is watching your grade planner and you yourself, you sh- it shows accountability and it shows that you're on the track, that you know what you're gonna do. That no matter if this changes or that changes, you can move stuff around as long as you hit this number by the whatever your goal ends is. So wherever year you plan on graduating, as long as you hit that goal, whether it's 180 or 170, 190, as long as you hit it and you show people the math and how it all adds up, right? So this is my formula, right? They'll trust you. They'll believe and say, okay, you've got your shit together. You're not gonna, drop a bomb out of nowhere and say, oh yeah, I need another year because, well, I failed like Art 2, Art 5, and it's just, like, unless you have a really valid reason, like, oh, I've been like doing a fellowship and I've been, leading and, like some valid reason, right? But anyways, you can see my total GPA. Nothing to brag about. It's just a GPA. Who knows what this year could do? This next year, it could be good. It could be bad. This thing changes. It matters. This matters, and it's good that I have a formula in place. And you should use Google spreadsheets to add like averages, sum, total, right? So that you can see the total units, not only the total units you have and that you plan on like achieving, but the total GPA. Because GPA is important for grad school. For me, I want to get a master's in either education or history. So this is a very important number as well. Now, besides just this planner, um, we also I have a planner for yeah, individual classes, like what individual classes I'll take, the professor I've taken, different color coding for, question marks or slashes for I've done that already. Um, this isn't too up to date because I don't really spend too much time on it, but it's helpful, right? Picking a professor that you know is easy or it's has lenient grading or it's nice or it's really informative, right? Like getting a good professor, right? Like summer classes, right? So so I have this extra another tab in this planner that like tells me the days that I need to like do registration, all that, right? So it's all here. Then I have okay, I'm gonna move this here. Then I have what's this? Oh, so I want to become a teacher, and I have this to help keep me focused to see what do I need to do to get this done. Right now, focus is on school. I can't focus anything on this until I get this done. The planner, if there's one thing you take away from the video, the planner is there to help keep you on track to graduate. But for me, it's 3 years. For some people, it's 4 years, 5 years, whatever it is. It helps keep you on track because there are people who take classes that don't actually add up to their graduation. Like, for example, I need to take this upper dip. Why? Well, because if I don't take it, I can't graduate. So there are certain classes that you see on my list that you're not going to need, right? If you go to UCR, you're not going to need some of these classes like history, 99W. I don't think, like regular, like other majors need to take that class. I need to take it because I'm a history major. So this planner is just there to keep you on track. This planner is just there to make sure you graduate, to keep you accountable for your GPA, right? Let's say you're aiming for 3.5, you could see, oh, like, yeah, I'm doing well, or we're surpassing the expectations, right? And keeping you on track, right? Most importantly, keeping you on track for graduating within whatever time you're trying to graduate in. For me, it's 3 years, so yeah, the numbers add up, right? 180, right? And I can graduate in 3 years, right? I hope this video was helpful and not confusing. I hope, to all the future freshmen, this video is particularly for you in college because you can come in, take a bunch of fun classes, and they'll add units to your credit, right? But they're not going to help move you. They're not going to help um, take off prerequisites, that you need for upper divs. So start a planner as soon as you can as a freshman going to college because it's going to be really helpful making sure you're taking the right classes to graduate in your timeline. Again, my timeline says 3 years, your timeline can say 4 years, 5 years. That's your timeline, your pace. Just make sure you have a planner so that you don't lose focus, lose track of your timeline.